Yo, what is up guys? In this video I'm going to be covering 20 build moves ranging from beginner to professional that you need to learn. These are moves that I've seen pros do repeatedly to help them win more fights and are moves that anyone can learn to help improve their gameplay. Before I get into the first move, if you do enjoy this video, please do drop a like and subscribe for much more content just like this. Okay, so starting off with the first move of the beginner stage, we have sprint 90s. Now to do this, all you need to do is place a floor and a ramp and then run to the end of the ramp and place another floor and another ramp and then start implementing the sprinting in between. So floor, ramp, sprint, floor, ramp, sprint, floor, ramp, sprint, and eventually when you chain it together, you end up doing sprint 90s. The second beginner move you need to learn is called crossovers. Now to do this, you need to place two ramps in front of you, one directly in front of you and one to the right, and then off the bottom of this right hand ramp place a floor and another ramp, and then simply jump here, run up to it, then look to your left and place a floor and a ramp, and then repeat the same process. Run up two ramps, floor, ramp, run up two ramps, floor, ramps, and eventually you guys can chain them together and they just look like this. The third beginner build move you need to learn is called protected ramp flips. Now for this you need to place a ramp in front of you and then four walls, one in front of you, one to your left and two above you, and then place a ramp onto these two walls. Then simply run up towards the wall at the end and flip the ramp and continue on with your free build. It looks like this. Now my fourth beginner move is what's called tunnel ups. So to do this, it's pretty similar to the protected ramp flips. You want to put a wall to your left and two walls in front of you above and then place a ramp. But instead of flipping this ramp, simply edit through this wall and you can chain them together just like this. So now moving on to the amateur build move section of today's video, the first move I have for you is a protected side jump. To do this, you want to place a ramp, then a cone, and then two walls up to the right hand side and in front of you of the cone. From there, you want to run out to your right hand side, jump, and catch yourself on a floor and a ramp. Now in full speed, it looks something like this. The second amateur build move is a little bit more of an adapted side jump. Now to do this, you want to place a a stair and then a cone, and then edit the back two tiles of the cone up like so, and place another cone above you like that. From there, you want to sprint up the wall and place four walls like so. So you sprint up the ramp and place four walls, one to your left, two above you, and one right there for you guys to place, and then catch yourself on two ramps. Now this can be a little confusing, but here's what it should look like in full speed. Cone and then catch yourself on the ramps, and then edit through and continue on with your free build. Okay, so my third move is what's called a thwifo cone. Now this has been around for ages, and to do it you want to run up on a ramp like so and then place four walls, two behind you and then two above you like so, and then a cone above you just like this. And then you can simply continue running up and chain these together. So four walls, cone, four walls, cone, four walls, cone, and just chain them together like so. My last amateur move is pretty straightforward. All you need to do is basically place a floor and a cone, edit a single tile through both of these, then place a ramp, flip this ramp backwards and place a wall, and then edit through the wall like so. So in full speed, it looks something like this. Okay, so now moving on to the intermediate stage, I have the first build move. Now for this, you want to place a ramp and then a floor, cone, and then a wall, like you would with a triple edit, like so. But this is not the only wall you place. You want to place one out to your right hand side here as well. You want to then edit through the floor like this, edit the first tile up of the cone, and then edit three tiles of the wall like this. Then from here, you want to run out, place a ramp, a floor, and a ramp like so, and then run on through like this. So again, you want to do that, and then place ramp, floor, ramp, and run through like so. My second intermediate build move is a type of pre-piece you can do. So let's say your opponent's in this box right here and they look like they're going to edit out. Most players edit out to their left hand side, so this will be your right hand side. From there, if you stay close to the wall, you can then place a wall to your right hand side, edit four tiles through that wall, and then walk right up to the wall so you're behind a right hand peak. Then place a cone, place the two walls, and place another cone, and your opponent, let's say they edited out of this wall right here, will now run straight into your box where you have the piece control and you look to shoot them. My third intermediate build move is going to be another pre-box. Now let's say your opponent's in a box right in front of you and you want to pre-piece them. How you do this if it looks like they're going to drop down so you're in an elevated box is you edit down through a tile in your floor and then you catch yourself with a wall and a floor like so. From there you then walk up to the wall and do a simple window edit, place a cone and place three walls all around like this. So when your opponent drops through the floor right here, they drop straight into your box and you can look to make a good peek shot onto them. Now moving on to my fourth and final intermediate build move, it's going to be what I call a double reverse mongrel classic. Now I know that is quite a tongue twister, but what you do is you place a ramp and a floor, and then you reverse the ramp and you place a hole in the floor, and then you place another ramp, you flip this ramp as well, and then you edit through the wall, and then you place a floor and a ramp again, you do the same thing and edit through again, like so. Now in full speed you should chain these together so they should look something like this. So now moving on to the moves in the advanced section, the first move I have for you guys is going to be an advanced like quad edit side jump type thing. So you want to place a floor and a cone, and then as I've shown before, you want to edit the two tiles and place these two walls right here, and then do your side jump out to the right hand side. You want to then catch yourself with a floor and place another cone, which you can then edit up, and then place a floor and a cone above you, edit through these, place two walls, reset the cone, edit up, and then come through like that. So what this looks like in full speed is like that, floor, cone, edit through, and then edit on, and you can continue on like that. For my second move of the advanced category, we have a reverse triple edit. To do this, you want to place a floor and a cone above you and edit the back left tile of both of these. Then you want to do a 180 and place a wall and edit the bottom three tiles just like so, before then sprint jumping and catching yourself on a floor and a ramp. So again, just one more time, floor, cone, place the wall, edit the three tiles, sprint jump, and it allows you to change direction really quick, which your opponent might not be ready for. For my third advanced move, we have a triple edit with the Martyr's Peak involved. So to do this, you want to do a regular triple edit just like this. Place two walls, one in front of you and one to your right hand side. Edit through this wall, place a ramp, a floor, and then another ramp, and then edit the back left tile of your floor like so. From there, you can jump up and look to get the Martyr's Peak. So again, double edit through, ramp, floor, ramp, jump up, Martyr's Peak onto your opponent. The reason why this is so hard is because to do it correctly at the right time requires a lot of planning to get that angle onto your opponent. So now for the fourth and final move of the advanced section, what you want to do is you want to have two ramps, so one above your head just like this, and then when you get to the top you want to do a 180, place a ramp behind you, place a cone, edit these top two tiles of the cone like this. I'm sure many of you guys will have seen a move like this before. Then place a wall and a ramp, catch yourself on the ramp, place three more walls all around you like this, and another ramp above your head. From there it turns into a type of side jump move because you want to place a cone above you like that, and then from there you can jump out to your side and catch yourself with sort of a side jump move like that. Here's what that looks like in full speed. Okay, so now moving on to the professional moves, which are the most hard moves to learn but are really good for in-game use. First off, we have the protected chain side jumps. Now for this, place a floor and a cone, edit through the floor like so, and place the two protective walls like you're doing a regular protected side jump. You then want to jump out to the side and catch yourself on the floor on the ramp, and from here, instead of just going on and doing 90s like what we've shown before, what you guys want to do is that you want to place another floor and another cone. You want to edit through the floor again and place the two high walls again, and then chain these side jumps together. So again, two high walls and then side jump again. So you just start to have a chain of doing these in a row. At the first, it can be really hard to get down, but once you start doing it in a row, it can look really clean. For my second pro move, it would be one for a nice clip or to add to your free build, and it involves triple editing and Mongrel Classic. So do a normal triple edit like so, and as you come out of the triple edit, place a floor and a cone. Then flip the front two tiles of the cone up before placing a wall to your right hand side, editing through it and repeating floor and cone, and then editing the front two tiles up again so you're in this scenario. From here, place protective walls to your left and in front of you, and then edit through this wall, open up a window edit, open down a stair and reverse this like a Mongrel Classic, and then you have a right hand peak onto your opponent. Now this looks absolutely nasty when you do it at full speed. So moving on to the third move of the professional moves, it's going to be a nice little free build move which I saw Polarized do. For this, you want to simply put floors in front of you before placing a wall, and then editing the four tiles of the wall like so. Place a floor and a ramp, edit through both of them, and then flip your ramp backwards like so, placing another wall at the bottom. From here, as you edit through, place a floor and a ramp, reverse the ramp and place a wall to your right hand side, edit through this, revert the ramp again, place another wall. As you come out here, use a floor and a cone, and then turn that into a quad edit like so. Here's what that looks like at full speed. So finally, onto the hardest retake of today's video. Thank you for watching this far. What you want to do is set up a triple edit like so, edit through the triple edit, place a ramp in front of you and then a ramp behind you and flip up the back 2 tiles of the cone. You will have seen me do this already in the video. From there, you want to place the 4 walls, which we've been using all video, with the ramp above the head, so you're protected from all angles. Then you want to edit through the wall like so, place a floor and cone above you, so you can then flip the cone back up like this, edit through here in a triple edit, and drop down in a box onto your opponent like this. So edit through, drop down, and then your opponent's in the box. Bang, nasty clip. Here's what that looks like in full speed. Thank you very much for watching. If you did find this video helpful, click this video on screen to learn how you can become a better fighter this season. Peace out from me, subscribe for more.